Today we're diving into the ultimate shooting guard builds that'll have you draining threes, breaking ankles, and locking down your opponents like a pro. So grab your controller, lock in, and let's take your game to the next level. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications so you don't miss any of the new content. Now what's going on, my killers, man? You guys have come to the right place. If you guys are looking for a shooting guard build, you know I got you. And one thing to note, let's say it right away, is that there is going to be multiple builds in this video. So even if you do not like the first build or the second build, I promise you will find a build for you. Now, I make all my builds at point guard, but you can make them at shooting guard too. It does not matter. You're not getting any less attributes or any more. I just put them at point guard in case I play park. With any of these builds, you can be a point guard as well. So like when you're playing 5v5 as a shooting guard, you could use this build as a point guard in the park. Like I play shooting guard on this specific build in 5v5, but when I play park, I still play on this build. I just use it as the primary ball handler. And for the majority of these builds, that's what you guys are able to do if you guys choose to do so. Now, I'm going with an 85 on the mid-range, guys. The reason that you go 85 mid-range is it is the threshold for a pure green window in the mid-range, guys. You want to be able to make all of your shots, so you're going to get that pure green window. What I also do from here is I go to a 94 three-pointer that I use my first set of cap breakers to get to 99. I also went with an 82 free throw. That way, I'm not an absolute bot at the line, and I can help my team win games like that. From here, I went with a 71 on the pass accuracy to secure that silver dimer, which we can +1 to gold if we choose to do so. I also went with a 90 ball handling. Now, before you guys comment on this, because I already know some idiot is going to comment on the video and be like, bro, at 90 ball handle, you don't get all the animations you need. I'm using my +5, guys. I am a veteran 2, okay? I have the veteran 2 cap breakers. I have 12 cap breakers. If you guys do not have the veteran 2 cap breakers, that is all good, bro. You can take down other attributes and still get your ball handle up to a 95, okay? There's certain attributes on this build that you guys would say, for example, I'll show you right now. I went with an 83 on the perimeter, and I went with a 91 on the steal. If you guys are trying to get this ball handle up, take down your steal, take down your block. You do not have to have all of these things that I have up, and you guys are going to see right here, I have a ridiculous amount of speed and agility on this build that you guys would be able to keep down as well if you guys were looking to get ball handle because you don't have cap breakers. But yeah, this is my current shooting guard build. I love it a lot. I use this build in 5v5 as a shooting guard. I also use this in the stage in 3v3 as a point guard. I think this build is really, really fire. It really has no weaknesses. I can guard ball with it. I make all my threes. I got my midi, and I got enough dunk to pull off good dunks. As you guys can see, this is a 3-point shot hunter. Now, what's the theme of all the videos lately is variety, man. I'm going to make sure that I give you guys variety. In case you guys don't like a certain build, I'm gonna make sure you find a build that you like, man. Just do me a favor and smash the like button. Hitting the like button, I know it's annoying. I know every YouTuber asks you guys for it, but it is truly the best way to support the channel, man. If you guys enjoy my content or anything that I do, I would appreciate you guys hitting the like button. It means the world to me. But yeah, we're gonna have an 80 driving layup on this build. I don't choose this. It's because of the other things that we're gonna upgrade. You're gonna get a 65 driving dunk. For those of you guys who are curious, 65 is enough to get good driving dunk animations. And then we're going to do 35 on the post control. Now, this build is going to be a 99-99. And what do I mean by that? I'm saying that we are going with a 99 mid-range and a 99 three-pointer. If you guys are not a veteran 2 and don't have all of your cap breakers, it is totally fine to just use your 5 to get your three-pointer up. And then every time you upgrade on the season, when you guys hit level 40 every season, you get a cap breaker. You guys can, 5 seasons from now, get a 99 mid-range, but you will be fine even if you don't have enough and you only have enough for 94. But this right here is an elite spread, bro. Having 99 and 99 makes you so much of a threat, guys. The mid-range game is the most underrated aspect of NBA 2K25. If you do not have it in your bag, you are missing out. I'm telling you guys right now, you guys got to start working on getting your mid-ranges. It is truly the only spot on the court where you have a pure green window. Now, this build has a little bit less perimeter, but again, you have so much shooting that you have to sacrifice somewhere. And in this case, we are sacrificing there. I'm also going to go with a maxed out block. And then I have 86, 76. You have a little bit of points left over. I went with the strength just to get the physical finisher and the strong handle on bronze. I think it's just worth it. And then 3 to my vertical. And you guys don't have to put your vertical up. You could go elsewhere with it. Like, let's say you went down 3 here. You wanted a little bit more perimeter. You put up 2 perimeter, put up a little bit interior. And yeah, overall, this is another really, really good option for my people that are looking to be a shooter. This is a really tough build with a 99 mid-range and a 99 3. And even if you don't have the cap breakers and you're just a 99 3 and a 94 mid-range, this build is really elite. Shoot first point guard, different name if you make it as a shooting guard, but overall, I like this build a lot. I think it's really tough, and I think you guys will like it too. Build number 3, man, buckle up your seatbelt, strap in, and make sure you pay close attention. Now, I posted this video a long time ago, but some of you guys probably did not see this. I still think this build is supremely underrated. It's one of my favorite builds that I have played on this year. So what you guys are gonna do is you guys are gonna go with a 71 on the driving layup, and then you guys are gonna go with a 75 on the driving dunk. 75 driving dunk is more than enough to get a lot of good driving dunk animations. I promise you, you guys will be absolutely fine. From here, I went with a 96 on the mid-range that I am gonna use cap breakers to upgrade. So a 96 midi. We are gonna get this to 99, which is going to get us all of the legend shooting badges besides Limitless. And then I went with an 83 on the 3-point shot, okay? Let me go ahead and explain this to you guys. It's very simple, okay? For starters, shooting in this game is super spotty, okay? It is very RNG. It's very hit or miss, okay? It's one of those games where, like, even when you time it right and you think that you timed it right, it's never good enough, okay? So honestly, you're gonna shoot the same as somebody with a 99 3. You're just not going to be able to shoot from as far, and you're not going to be a threat from as deep. But where you're lacking in shooting, you are gaining with a ridiculous amount of defense. So for my people out there that cannot guard a parked car, this is probably going to be the build for you, okay? 97 on the perimeter, and then you are going to go with a 96 on the steal, guys. You are going to use your cap breakers to get this perimeter to 99, guys. So a 99 perimeter with good shooting, a 99 mid-range. Basically, all of these legend badges that you're going to have all legend shooting, and then basically all legend defense, guys. This build is really elite, man. I am truly a fan of this build. I think it is probably one of the most thought out and best builds that I've made this year. Anybody that's made it so far, I know a lot of people still ask me, they're like, yo, Choc, like, do you still think this build's good? Like, is it still viable? The answer is absolutely yes, man. I do like this build a lot. And honestly, it's a really good 2s build. It's a really good 3s build because you have the ability to guard ball with a 99 perimeter and 96 steal. Then you also have the ability to score the ball with a 99 mid-range. Now, the only thing that lags in this build is your ball handling, but if you guys go watch the video that I posted on this specific build, I put all the animations up there. The only thing that you're really missing is Steve Francis. The dribbling on this build is still really good. And last but not least, man, we have the bonus build, man. If you guys have made it to this point in the video, make sure that you guys comment bonus. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that do. Obviously, there's going to be somebody on the video that's like, yo, Choc, bro, you know, why is the position point guard? You said this was a shooting guard build. As if I didn't already address in the beginning, that does not matter which position you make it at. I just always make my shooting guards at point guard. But yeah, look, this build right here, we're going to go with a 99 driving dunk, okay? Variety, fellas, variety. Now, this build, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, is not a defender. This is not a defensive build. If you guys are looking for a defender build, I would recommend you guys to make one of the builds that you guys have already seen, because this is not gonna be that, fellas, okay? This build right here is not gonna be that, but what this build is gonna be is an absolute bucket, okay? Now, you could get defense on this build, and I will teach you how to do that, but I wanted to show you guys me making this first. Now, what I did off rip is I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys, I used my +5 to get 99 driving dunk. I would also use my +5 to get 95 ball handle. Obviously, if you guys don't have all that, you can just use +2 to get 92 ball handle, which is gonna be more than enough, okay? So this build is going to lack in the defensive area. However, and the key word for this is however, you will be able to maneuver around this, okay? It is very simple. Number one, you're gonna go ahead and get your block up. You're putting your block up in order to contest, guys. When you have high block, that's how you're going to contest shots, because in this game, you can't just run around with your hands up. You truly have to jump at everything in order to contest it. I also went with a 60 on the steal just so I could get bronze interceptor. Something is up right here. Yep. This is why you guys got to go really slow, because if you go too fast, you will mess something up, okay? So I went with a 60 on the steal to get bronze interceptor, guys, and then you have a little bit of points left over. Now, if you want more defense, what you could do is you could drop this to like an 85 or maybe even an 80, but I just like the ability to have this Hall of Fame dimer since nobody can shoot. And yeah, overall, this build is just kind of like an offensive bucket, man. I know some of y'all are going to be like, bro, this build stinks. Everybody plays different, man. There's a reason why I've been including like the non-meta, more fun builds at the end of the video. That way I can look out for y'all and, you know, accommodate everybody, okay? Because not everybody wants to be comp. Some people just want really fun builds. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Let me know in the comment section which one is you guys' favorite. It's your boy Choc, and I'm out. Peace.